This video training will walk you through the steps of assigning assessments in 4LetterPress online. 4LetterPress provides you with the ability to create assessments either by creating a question pool or by individually selecting questions from a bank of questions. These questions are similar to those you will find in the Cognero test bank, but not the identical questions. To begin, click on Manage My Course, then click on Assignments. You will see the assignment calendar. To assign a quiz, begin by selecting the due date by clicking or tapping on the plus sign in the calendar. The assignment menu will open. Click on Assessments. The due date will be the date you selected, and the reveal date is the date you want the assignment to appear in the student calendar. All assignments will be due at 11:59 p.m. on the date selected. Give your assessment a name. Now, you need to select a chapter or chapters from which the assessment questions will be drawn. Since we've called our assessment Chapter 3 Quiz, we will check off the Chapter 3 box. Note that you can select more than one chapter from which to draw chapter questions. Next, decide how many points your assessment will be worth, and how many attempts your students will have. Note that 6+ represents unlimited attempts. If you selected more than one attempt, you have the option of choosing to use either the student's highest score or the average, and the additional option of dropping the lowest score. Next, you need to decide what questions you wish to assign in your assessment. There are two options. You can have the program choose the questions for you, or you can select them individually yourself. Let's walk through each option. Click on Choose for Me. Here, you will select how many questions to include from the available pool. In this example, each student will receive 25 questions from the pool of 104. Please be aware that if you select more than one chapter for the assessment, you are not able to control how many questions from each chapter are selected for the pool. The second option for selecting questions is to select the individual questions yourself. Be sure that a chapter or chapters are still selected and click on I will choose. All the assessment questions for that chapter or chapters are now displayed. Note that you can filter the questions by type, by Bloom's taxonomy, or by difficulty. Deselect whichever type you wish to exclude. Select the questions you wish to include by checking off the box in front of each question. Note that you also have the option to create a pool from your selected questions. Regardless of which option you used, you can click Preview to see your assessment questions. And you also have the option to print the questions with or without the correct answers. When you are satisfied with your assessment, click on Save/Close, and your assessment will appear on that calendar date. If you have set up your assessment to be available today, it will appear in a deep pink color on the calendar. If it is to be revealed at a later calendar date, the assessment will appear in a lighter pink color to indicate that your students cannot access it yet. Any assignment past due will appear on the calendar in gray. At any time, you can edit your assessment by simply clicking on it. Should you wish to change the due date, click and drag the assessment to another date on your calendar. Note that when any student has taken an assignment, you will only be able to edit the dates. Thank you for completing this video training for 4LetterPress. For additional help or resources, please visit our training and support sites, or join the higher ed community to engage with your peers.